Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Beating the Odds. It is Sunday, August 13th, 2023, and we are back with our MLB best bets of the day. If you're new to the channel, my name is Zach, and welcome to Beating the Odds. Hit that subscribe button, like this video, hit the notification bell so you never miss a pick. We post MLB videos every single day along with the NFL and college football. We're 7-2 so far in the NFL so far in this preseason. We're also coming out big winning years, the NBA and college basketball, and a winning year in the NHL. We're going after our first 10,000 subscribers, our first 6 months on YouTube, so I'm really excited to have y'all here. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. So to recap yesterday's results, we made some more money. We went 2-0 yesterday. We had the Diamondbacks minus a run and a half at plus 134. Easy winner. We had the over 8 in the Texas and San Fran game. We got the push in like the 5th inning, but we got I think and then the Texas exploded in the top of the 9th. It was like the biggest non-sweat game ever. But 2-0 yesterday. That brings us up to 10.44 units overall for the year. We're 7-1 in our last 8 on our last 3 days, and we have 3 picks today. This Sunday in the MLB. I'm just going to start with our first bet of the day, which is going to be the Blue Jays team total over 4.5. First off, the Jays have a solid lineup that's been held down recently. I mean, 1 through 5, they've got a very, very solid group. And even the guys at the bottom line, they can still hit. They've been held down relatively recently, but I see an explosion coming today being at home, especially with who they're going against as far as pitching. Talion for the Cubs is absolutely horrendous. Like, he is not good. Now, he may have been playing a little bit better as of late, but here's the deal. At the end of the day, he's the Cubs' worst starting pitcher that they have. The Cubs bullpen is like pretty average. They're not great. They're not bad either, but they're average against a good lineup. Plus, the Blue Jays are at home, and again, they've been relatively quiet on the offensive side for a good 4 or 5 games. I see an explosion happening today and kind of a reverting to the mean because they are a good team. They're top 10 and top 12, in almost every single statistical category on the offensive side. I'm going to take the Blue Jays over team total over here at 4.5. And the odds are minus 113, by the way. Next, we have the Phillies money line minus 118 versus the Twins. First off, let's start with this. Twins blew them out yesterday. That was a game I really considered betting. I considered doing the Twins. I just can't trust them. It looked like such a trap to me. But first off, I like the Phillies here because first off, they did get blown out yesterday. When teams get blown out that are good and they're at home, they almost always bounce back. So I really like them in this spot here. Secondly, Sonny Gray is on the mound for the Twins, and he's absolutely incredible. But he doesn't get run support in his starts. I don't think there's a sense of urgency from the Twins when Sonny Gray's on the mound because I think his greatness is so good to hold down whoever they're playing. And the Twins feel like they can score 2 runs and still win. And hey, Sonny Gray's really good, but I don't really see them getting, if he only gets 2 runs as run support, that's tough. Plus, also Harper's back in the lineup, and the Phillies lineup is stacked. Trey Turner's figuring it out as well, which is really good to see. Ranger Suarez is really, really solid for the Phillies. He has a bad record, but he's a really solid pitcher. I mean, he has a sub-4 ERA. And the Twins are on offense are overly reliant on the home run ball. If we can keep that to a minimum, this should be a dub for Philly for sure. I love Philly on the money line here, minus 118 versus the Twins. And lastly, we have the Yankees and Marlins, no runs first inning, minus 140. Now, granted, this is a very big amount of juice here to take, but the fact is this: Garrett Cole is awesome. Let's start with that. Garrett Cole is absolutely incredible. He'll get it done on his side for sure. In my opinion, probably the best pitcher in baseball. And then Perez is solid on the Marlins side as well here. And the Yankees lineup is anemic at best. For all the names they have, their offense really does not live up to the billing. And the fact is like when you have Garrett Cole, I think he's going to take care of his side, and an anemic offense for the Yankees with a solid pitcher that they're going against. To me, this just seems like it just seems like a very obvious bet. I'm going to take the no runs first inning, the Yankees and the Marlins here. Now, I'll be adding some more picks throughout the day. Members, I'll just text you. Everybody else, check my Twitter. My Twitter is linked in the description below. But a quick recap what we have. First off, we have the Blue Jays team total over 4.5 at minus 113. With the Phillies money line at minus 118 versus the Twins, and we have the Yankees and Marlins no runs first inning minus 140. So let's go lock in those picks, y'all. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Make sure y'all share those other videos.